In this video, I'd like to go over with you how we read chemical equations. So for instance, let's say in a chemical equation we have this 2H2O. The way that we read chemical equations is this piece is the chemical formula. And the chemical formula is very important because it gives us an indication of the atoms that are bonded together. So anytime I'm looking at a chemical reaction, the first thing that I do is I cover this up and I find out what are the atoms that are bonded together. In this case, we have H2O. Now, we could spend quite a bit of time working out the Lewis structure of H2O. There's one O, so we'd put in the middle. There's two H's, we'd put them on the outside. This is not asking to do that. This is just asking for the skeletal structure. How are these bonded together? So we would write H2O bonded together, O in this as the central atom. Most molecules tend to be symmetrical. And then this piece out here is labeled what we're going to call the coefficient. And this is going to give us, simply answer the question, how many of those molecules do we have? The coefficient tells me how many we have, the number of that substance. So because we cover up, we find out what are the atoms that are bonded together. One O and two H's are bonded together. And how many of them do I have? The number that I need two of them. So I redraw exactly what I just drew, H2O. And now I have two separate H2Os. This is how we read chemical equations. Of course, this would say 2H2O plus something else, and then we would continue on. So in reading chemical equations, we want to understand the number out in front is how many, and this piece is the chemical formula, the pieces that are bonded together. The first step, I always cover this up, and then I find out what is it that's bonded together, and I draw that, and then I uncover this, find out how many of those I need, and then I draw however many I need from there.